Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yesterday we learned Ismi Ala and three types of Ismi Ala. Today we are going to look at Ismi Zarf. Ismi Zarf. Ismi Zarf Zaman and Ismi Zarf Makan. So first question is, what is Ismi Zarf? We, as you are aware that we are learning Asma'i Mushtaqat, the derived nouns. These are all derived from what? Masdar or fi'l. So therefore these are known as Asma'i Mushtaqat. Ismi Zarf is that Ismi Mushtaq which denotes the time or place in which an action occurs. For example, madribun, the time or place of hitting. So this ism, which is known as Ism Zarf, actually has two meanings: either the time of hitting, madribun, or place of hitting, madribun. You use the same word for both of them. If you want to tell that you want to talk about the time of hitting, that what time the hitting took place, you will use this word, madribun. Or instead, the time you want to express that the place where this happened, the hitting happened, the place, so you'll say the same thing, ism zarf, madribun. So madribun is the ism mushtaq that denotes the time or place in which action took place. Time or place in which action took place. Method of forming Ism Zarf. This is formed by removing Alamat Mudari from Fail Mudari. Replace that Alamat Mudari with Mime Maftuh. With Mime Maftuh. This Mime Maftuh is Alamat Ism Zarf. It is live now. This Mime Maftuh is Alamat Ism Zarf. And add Tanween to the Lam Kalma. Tanween to which Kalma? Lam Kalma. For example, Madribun. So this is formed by removing Alamat Mudari from Fail Mudari and replacing it with Mime Maftuh. Okay? Ism Zarf. We are learning Ism Zarf. Please sit down. Ism Zarf is the ism which denotes the time or place in which the action occurs. For example, Madribun, the time of hitting or the place of hitting. How you form Ism Zarf? Remove Alamat Mudari from Fail Mudari. Replace the Alamat Mudari with Mime Maftuh, which is Alamat Ism Zarf, and add Tanween to the Lam Kalma. Lam Kalma, the last one, gets Tanween. Then if the Fail Mudari is Madmoom al-Ain, Maftuh al-Ain, or Naqis, the Ain Kalma is given a Fatha. Ain Kalma is given a Fatha. This is very important rule. If Muzari is Madmoom al-Ain, or Maftuh al-Ain, or Naqis, what does Naqis mean?
That is not his first name.
When you have huruf illat in the lam kalima.
Yes. In the Lam Kalima. Yes. When you have huruf illat in Fa Kalma, it's Misal. When you have huruf illat in Ain Kalma, it's Ajwaf. When you have huruf illat in Lam Kalma, it's Naqis. So that means if Mudari, Siwa of Mudari is Mazmoom al-Ain or Maftuh al-Ain or Naqis, that it has the lam kalma of fi'l mudari is harf illat waw or ya. Then the ain kalma of isme zarf will be maftuh, will be given a fatha. For example, majma'un, it is from yajma'u. This is, you can see clearly, this is muzari maftuhul ain, muzari maftuh. Yansuru, muzari madmumul ain, mansarun. Yad'u, muzari naqis, waw harf illat lam kalima. Yad'u, mad an. You understand? This is how you make it. If the fi'l mudari is maqsurul ain, or fi'l mudari is misal, or fi'l mudari is mudaf maqsurul ain, the ain kalma is given a kasra. For example, yadribu, mudari maqsurul ain, madribun. Yaqifu, muzari misal, this is the misal because it was waqafa yaqifu, yawqifu. So waw fa kalma waw, which is omitted, yaqifu misal. So mawqifun. Yahillu, this is mudaf, repeated letter in mudaf, yes, repeated one, lam repeated. Yahillu, mahillun. So ain kalma will be maqsoor, ain kalma will be maqsoor. Mahillun. Then last one, it's not ain kalma which is maqsoor, it is fa kalma. You understand? Mahillun, it is not ain kalma, it is fa kalma. This is another mistake in the book. Yahillun, this ha is fa kalma, not ain kalma. Ain kalma is first lam and lam kalma is second lam. Yes?
So we look surul fa
Yes.
instead of ain.
Some scholars of Sarf express the opinion that ism zarf from mudaf is formed on the scale of maf'alun in every case. Mudaf, repeated letters, presenting the proof from the Holy Quran that the word mafarrun is maftuhul ain despite being from daraba. This opinion, however, is incorrect because mafarrun is not ism zarf, but it is a masdar. It is a masdar. Ism zarf is formed on two scales from sulasi mujarrad, one maf'al and second maf'il. Maf'alun, maf'ilun. Sometimes ism zarf comes on the scale of maf'alatun, maf'ala, to indicate abundance. Abundance in the meaning. For example, abundant time, abundant place. Yeah? So maf'alatun. For example, maktabatun, a place of many books. A place of many books. Maqbaratun, graveyards, many graves. Maqbaratun, graveyard, and masadatun, शेरों का अखाड़ा, lion's den. From ghair thulasi mujarrad af'al, ism zarf is made in the same way as the ism maf'ul. As ism from ghair thulasi mujarrad, what's the वज़न of scale of ism maf'ul? Yeah. जी muf'alun muf'alun that's the one. Listed below are 12 cases in which ism zarf is formed as maqsoor al-ain from mudari madmoom al-ain against the rule. Sometimes it is formed against the rule. That is simai, not qiyasi. So these are the some cases in which mudari ism zarf is formed as maqsoor al-ain from mudari madmoom al-ain. Basically we learned that from mudari madmoom al-ain ism zarf should be maftuh al-ain. Ism zarf should be maftuh al-ain, not maqsoor al-ain. But here mudari mazmoom al-ain, from mudari mazmoom al-ain you are getting ism zarf maqsoor al-ain, which is against the rule. For example, majzirun yajzuru majzirun. Masjidun sajada yasjudu. This masjid here is against the rule. That's not on the rule. Masjid
should be masjid, yeah. If you was to follow the rule, masjid. Meaning if you was to follow the
rule, then masjid.
jad.
Yeah, maftuh al-ain. But this is maqsoor al-ain, against the rule. Masjid.
Sajada
Understand?
Jidu. What's the unit?
Sajada yasjudu. Yes.
That's what I speak.
Place of breathing. Manhirun. Mashriqun. Place of sunrise. Mashriqun. You say na mashriq. Maghrib. You say maghrib. Same. Similarly. You don't say mashraq. You don't say maghrib. You say maghrib. Maghrib time. This maghrib is against the rule. Yes, because this is muzari mazmoom al-ain. Maskin, mansik, mambit, mafriq, masqit, matla', marfiq. All of these are from muzari madmoom al-ain. According to the rule, they should have been on the scale of maf'alun. Yes, maf'alun. But they are against the rule. They are on the scale of maf'ilun. Okay? This is ism zarf zaman. Ism zarf. So there are two types of ism zarf. Ism zarf zaman and ism zarf makan. Ism zarf zaman is that denotes the time of an action. Ism zarf makan is that denotes the place of an action. So the girdan of ism zarf maftuh al-ain maf'alun. Now there are two scales here from sulasi mujarrad, maf'alun and maf'ilun. Now maf'alun is ism zarf maftuh al-ain and maf'ilun is ism zarf maqsoor al-ain. So we do the ism zarf maftuh al-ain. Maf'alun, maf'alani, mafa'ilu, mufay'ilun. Maf'alun mean one place of action or one time of action. Maf'alani, two places of action, two times. Mafa'ilu, many places of action. Mufay'ilun, tricky one, meaning. Mufay'ilun,
little thing to do in one time or one place.
This is always tricky. मुफ़ैयिलुन थोड़ा करने की एक जगह ये बात
Little thing
थोड़ा
to do.
करने की not little
Little
Place.
to do.
a place a time to do little thing. Yes, this is what you want to say.
Week.
Yes, that's right. A little actions, so a place to do little.
Little thing to do
Thing,
in
yeah.
one space.
Or
Yeah,
time.
this is always confusing. मुफ़ैयिलुन थोड़ा करने की एक जगह या वक्त. That means a place to do little time, a place to do little thing,
A place or
of
time.
little action, a place or time of little action. Yes, मुफ़ैयिलुन. इसमें ज़र्फ़ मकसूरुल आइन. मफ़इलुन, मफ़इलानी, मफ़ाइलु,
Or مفعول.
मुफ़ैयिलुन. Again, there is a mistake. It says maf'ilun and then second siga says maf'ilani. Instead of maf'ilan, it says maf'ilan. Does it say maf'ilan in that book as well?
Oh. Must be long.
Achha,
No,
achha.
this is مفعلان.
Maf-
مفعلان.
In Nisabu service.
Yeah,
Ilun maf'ilani.
maf'ilun, maf'ilan. Maf'alani is maftuhulan, the first one. This is
مفتوح
maf'il.
العين كي قدامه.
Yeah, mufailu, mufayyilun. Okay. Fail ta'ajjub. Fail ta'ajjub. What does fail ta'ajjub mean? The fail with which was designated to express astonishment, amazement at something. For example, ma ahsanahu. When you express your amazement at something, suddenly you see something and you feel astonished. Yes? Then how you express this astonishment and amazement, the word that you use, that is the word which is known as fail ta'ajjub. It is fail, not ism. Yes? This is also derived from the fail or masdar. This fail. So therefore, for example, ma ahsanahu. When you see something beautiful, say how beautiful he is. How beautiful he is. Method of forming fail ta'ajjub. There are 3 scales of fail ta'ajjub from thulasi mujarrad. Ma af'alahu, af'il bihi, and fa'ula. These 3 scales. Each of these 3 scales have a different method of formation. This is formed by removing alamat mudare from fail mudare. Replace that alamat mudare with hamza maftuha. Hamza zabar. Yes, hamza maftuha. By adding ma, the word ma, but not nafiya. This ma is not nafiya. This ma is ta'ajjubiya. Giving fatha to the ain and lam kalima, and by a zamir or ism zahir mansoob at the end. How? Say yaf'alu. Remove ya, replace it with hamza maftuha. Af. Ya is replaced with hamza. It becomes af'alu. Add ma, ta'ajjubiya. So ma, when you add, which represents ta'ajjub, that ma is for ta'ajjub, not for nafi, and not for question, and not mawsula. Ma ta'ajjub. Ma af'al. Then yaf'alu becomes ma alu. Now add a zamir at the end. Add a zamir at the end. Let me finish, please. Why are you so in a hurry? Add a zamir at the end. Now it becomes ma af'al. Ma af'alu. If you add zamir at the end, zamir which is related to that person that you are using. So, for example, you are using third person pronoun. Ma af'alahu. Ma af'alahu. Ma af'aluhu. Sorry, ma af'aluhu. Not alahu yet. Af'aluhu. You, rather than zamir, you can use ism zahir, but that ism zahir should be mansoob. Nasab should have fatha on it. This is the condition of fail, because that will become the file of this fail. Okay? This zamir is becoming the file. Okay? Yes? This zamir, sorry, maful, yes. Maful, because it is mansoob. This zamir, this ism zahir will become maf'ul of the fail. That's why it is ism mansoob, not marfu. Okay? For example, you say ma af'alu who, rather than who you can say Zaidan. Ma af'alu Zaidan. Ma af'alu. But one thing left, which is important. That is the harakat on lam kalma. Harakat on lam kalma. Give fatha to the ayn and lam kalma. If ayn kalma is not already maftuh, then give fatha to ayn kalma. Otherwise, you have to give fatha to lam kalma always, because in mudari lam is marfu. So lam will get the fatha, but in this case, ayn kalma is already maftuh. So ayn and lam should be maftuh. So then it will become ma af'ala hu or ma af'ala Zaidan. Ma af'ala hu or ma af'ala Zaid. Mr. Zaid Zafar Sahib, are you learning? Can you repeat this?
First one, ma af'alahu.
Yeah, how you make it?
Former moving alamat mudari from fa'il mudari.
Yes.
Replacing it with mazi and maftuh.
Wait, what?
Cool.
So you were not listening.
I'm trying to copy everything down.
It's good you copying, but first pay attention so that you understand what that means. Now even by looking you can't understand. You saying mazi maftu. It happens. But we need to focus towards what teacher is saying. It is important. It's not mazi. When you replace alamat mudari with hamza maftuha, you add ma. You add simple kalima ma. This ma is not nafiya. That it is not for manfi, for negative. Like you see in madi, when you used to add ma daraba, that means he did not hit. But this ma does not mean negative. Okay? This ma is for ta'ajjub, for astonishment. Suddenly, you are surprised. Amazement, you are amazed with someone, with something, with certain action. So therefore, you are saying ma af'alahu. This ma is for this, yes, for amazement, for astonishment. Therefore, you add ma before that, and then ayn and lam kalma should become maftuh. Give fatha to which kalma? Ayn kalma and lam kalma. Okay? And then the last thing is add a zamir at the end. Or instead of zamir, you can add ism zahir. Ism zahir means the name of the person. that you want to express your astonishment at. But that name should be mansoob. What does mansoob mean? It says ism zahir, mansoob. Can you tell me what this phrase means? Ism zahir mansoob. Not sure. Ism zahir. Any idea? No, just tell me, I'll explain. Okay. Okay, I explain to you. Ism Zahir is the name of the person. One is known as pronoun. Yes? When you say Aslam came. Aslam came. Aslam came. He had tattoos. This he is pronoun. This he is pronoun. But Aslam is Ism Zahir. Is Ism Zahir because it is the name of a person. Sometimes you don't take Ism Zahir. You say pronouns rather. So therefore, these are the pronouns that represent a personality. For example, he, she, it, they, who, huma, hum. But some of them, sometimes you don't say pronouns, you say the name directly. So those names are Ism Zahir. And mansoob means when it gets a nasab. You see the three halat last time we did, yesterday we spent a lot of time on those three halat. Nasbi halat, jari halat. So nasab is when it gets a fatha. Nasbi halat. Yes? Zabar. So this Ism Zahir will always have a fatha on it due to its being maf'ul. Okay? You understand now? Ism Zahir maf'ul. Or you will add a dhamir. For example, yaf'alu, it will become ma af'alahu, or it will become ma af'ala Sayyidan. Understand? Good. This was for first one, af'alahu, okay? And second one, second one, af'il bihi. This af'il bihi is formed by removing alamat mudare from fi'l mudare, giving kasra to the ayn kalima, make lam kalma sakin, and add a damir or Ism Zahir. But this time Ism Zahir majroor. Ism Zahir majroor at the end with ba. This will be majroor because of ba harf jara. Ba is preposition. Remember last time, yesterday, what we studied, that whenever you have any ism after ba, that will be majroor. That will be, and you can always have an ism after ba. You can't have fail after ba. Why? Why not fail? Yani sahab? Why not fail after ba? जी
ज़मीर है ना बारिश ये
ba दमीर है. Ali, why not fail after ba ya or any preposition?
Doesn't the fail have the preposition?
Yes, because you learnt in alamat ism in syntax that this is the alamat of ism that it will have a harf jar attached to it as a prefix. So therefore, when something becomes an alamat, that means its opposite cannot have that. Otherwise, it can't be considered as the alamat. Yes. So therefore, fail cannot have harf jar attached to it. Any of the 17 surufi jara. Sometimes you forget what you learned in previous lessons, but you will be tested on this. Tomorrow is your test, inshallah. So everything you need to revise. And if you make mistakes in class, it is very good, because that earns you more learning, more clarification. You ask question, that is good. But if something is ambiguous and you are not clear about something, say, then your understanding will not develop. You need to ask straight away. Okay. For example, yaf'alu. You making af'al bihi. You need to remove harf alamat mudari, and it will add hamza maftuha, which will be af'alu. Now give kasra to the ain kalma and make lam kalma sakin. So it will become af'il. Add another little kalma at the end, ba harf jara and with ba damir. Ba harf jara and with ba damir. Or ism zahir. Ism zahir should be majroor this time. Af'il bihi damir, or af'il bi zaydin. Af'il bi zayd. This zayd is ism zahir. This is not pronoun. But when you say af'il bihi, rather than bi zayd, you said bihi. This he is pronoun. But bi zayd, when you say bi zayd, rather than pronoun, you said zayd. Bi zaydin. But this zayd should be majroor this time because of ba. Number 3, fa'ula. This is found by removing alamat mudari from fi'l mudari. Remove alamat mudari. Ya is removed, only fa, ain, lam kalma is left. For example, yaf'alu. Fa'alu is left. Give fatha to the dhamma. Give fatha to the fa kalma. Yes, because fa is sakin at the moment. Give fatha, so it will be fa'ula. Fa'alu. Yes, and give dhamma to the ain kalma and give fatha to the lam kalma. So fatha to the fa kalma and fatha to the lam kalma. Fatha to the fa kalma and fatha to the lam kalma and dhamma to the ain kalma. So it will become fa'ula. Fa'ula. Simple. Note, fail ta'ajjub cannot be formed from every fail. The same conditions that applied for ism tafdeel, you remember, also apply to fail ta'ajjub. In ism tafdeel, we studied there were 8 conditions, yes, 5 and the last 3. So if they are not met, Ism tafdeel, we learned that cannot be found. So similarly, the same condition go for fail ta'ajjub. Okay? The same details also apply here, in that if the first 5 conditions are not found, then fail ta'ajjub cannot be formed at all. Neither from sulasi mujarrad nor from sulasi mazid fi. Not on the scales of ma fa'alahu, nor on afil bi, nor on fa'ula. You understand? First 5 conditions. You need to learn those 5 conditions. Can I ask you what are those 5 conditions, please? Repeat those 5 conditions. Shaba, shaba, shaba. You should have that in mind, in your cerebellum. Cerebellum.
It has to be lazim. It can't be muta'addi. It can't be nafi. It can't be majhool.
That's right. And
That's 3.
and 4. And it should represent, it should not represent which meaning? Effect or color. And
4.
and 5th, it should represent what? Yes, increase or decrease. It should not. Yes, that's right. Good. These are the 5 conditions. You must know them. Very easy. If any of the last 5 conditions are not found, then fail ta'ajjub cannot be formed on these scales, but a different method.
Last 3.
Last 3. Last, not 5. Last 3. This mistake. Who wrote this book?
Starting with the first year.
First year.
Yeah.
First year student cannot be ustad, man.
When he is now 5th year, 6th year, when they were the first year.
Astaghfirullah. Last 3 conditions are not found, then fail ta'ajjub cannot be formed on these scales. But a different method of formation will be used instead. This method is as follows. What is the method? If you want to express the meaning of amusement or astonishment from ghair sulasi mujarrad, or any fail that does not have the first 5 conditions, the last 3 conditions, then you will use this method. Ma ashadda or ashdid is added before the masdar of that fail. Take the masdar of that fail, add ashdid before it or ma ashadda before it. The masdar with ma ashadda will be nakira. The masdar with ma ashadda will be used as nakira. And mansoob. And mansoob. Nakra mansoob. Nasab. For example, say istiqama. Istiqamatun. This is sulasi mazid fi. Ma ashadda istiqamatan. Ma ashadda istiqamatan. This is nakra and mansoob. How steadfast he is. How steadfast he is. Ma ashadda istiqamatan. How steadfast he is.
What dog is that?
Istiqama. Istif'al. Istif'al. Istiqwam, basically. And if ashdid is added, then ba harf jar will be added to the masdar, and a zamir will also be attached to ba, bihi, yeah, or isme zahir. But isme zahir in this case will be majroor because of this ba. Will also be added at the end. For example, ashdid bi'amyi. how blind is he? Ashdid bihumrati Zaydin, how red Zayd is. Ashdid bi'amyihi, how blind he is. Ashdid bihumrati Zaydin, Zayd kitna surkh hai, how red Zayd is. अस्सलामु अलैकुम वरहमतुल्लाह। वालेकुम सलाम। करम है, आप ठीक हैं? हाँ क्लास new stream started now. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Nahv session. In Nahv, last time you remember we learned some of asma'i mutamakkina. Isme mutamakkin, first one is mufrad, munsarif, sahih. Second one is mufrad, munsarif, jari, majra, sahih. Third one is jama mukassar munsarif. Fourth one is
jama muannas salim.
jama muannas salim.